Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hun Club Podcast, the product briefing series. My name is Tiff, Senior Product Marketing Manager at Vectra AI, and today I'm joined by John Mancini, our Director of Product Management at Vectra AI. And today we are very proud and excited to share that GigaOm has named Vectra AI platform a leader and an outperformer in their latest Identity Threat Detection and Response Radar Report. So we're going to unpack why we lead and our key takeaways. And before we dive into the GigaOM recognition, if you haven't seen this, we are actually named a leader in the first ever Gartner MQ for NDR. It is a very strong validation because we scored the highest for our ability to execute, and we are the furthest for our completeness of vision. We are also the only vendor to be named customer choice for NDR as well. So, John, what's your key takeaway from this?
I think this is great that we're kind of finally seeing kind of the broader security community understand the importance of NDR. Like this is like in itself, like a really core kind of statement. I think that like this is a technology that is a huge help. And as a person that's been building at Vectra for quite a while, I can't be proud and I'm grateful for all our customers that help get us here. But I think from a really, broad stroke security thing, it really is a great kind of commitment from, us as all security professionals that NDR is part of how you ultimately protect the modern network. It's not the network that we had a few years ago. It's completely changed with remote work and all these things. And the fact that we're placing so well is because we built such capabilities that really protect that network, that cloud, that identity, all that modern network that exists today.
Yeah, totally. So let's move on to talk about our GigaOM recognition then. So for this year's GigaOM ITDR report, we are named a leader and an outperformer in this space. Just if you haven't heard of GigaOM yet, GigaOM is a practitioner-led analyst firm. Basically, all of their analysts are practitioners that donate their time to write these reports. So they are very close to what actual customers are facing in a day-to-day basis. And we are very proud to be named a leader and outperformer. And we are also the only vendor that is named leader in both their ITDR and NDR report as well, which kind of echoes what John mentioned earlier about our ability to protect customers from modern attack in their modern network is very key. And we also was recognized by GigaOM of our comprehensive visibility to monitor both human machine identities across the network and the cloud, our AI, which is truly innovative that helps customers drive their efficiency in their SOC, and our automated response capabilities, as well as how we seamlessly integrate with the existing tech stack so we can help customers scale and just fit into customers' environment pretty easily because of our agentless deployment. So this is a great recognition as that we've been seeing. And John, so I know we've been observing this ITDR space emerging for the past 1 or 2 years. What's your observation of the change in this space?
Our key takeaways, I think, kind of here is that the need for ITDR is directly related to that need for kind of NDR. It's the same problem of this need for really a modern network visibility that extends wherever kind of interactions across the modern network exist. And the thing is, attackers are compromising systems. They're compromising those systems, getting access to credentials and using those credentials to move. So the key thing is you can do all the things in the world to improve your posture, but it is such a challenging problem to be right every single time that you absolutely need a solution that can do threat detection for those identities and what they do. And it's not just what those identities do on-prem, it's what those identities do in Entra-ID and M365 and Copilot, in Azure, in AWS. It's all related. And so the second kind of thing then saying that is you need to correlate across those domains because you need the threat detection wherever that identity can ultimately go to be effective and efficient. And that's kind of the last thing. To be effective and efficient in this, you need actually the right technology applied to all those things. You need the right technology that's watching across those different domains, that's doing that threat detection. And that right technology ultimately is AI. That's the key thing because it can give that clarity. It can support that also the right data that enables forensics to look over historical data to get the right insights that then let you take manual or even automated response because the key thing is you have to be efficient in the face of all these new complicated threats that are out there.
Yeah, totally. And we've also been seeing how customers are um, seeing results because of our approach. There's a IDC published a recent report on Vectra, basically interviewing 7 customers and trying to get the business value of after they deployed Vectra AI. And customers been telling us that they are able to identify 52% more threats and also while being 40% more efficient in their security teams, while cutting down the time by at least 50% to monitor triage alerts, assess, prioritizing them, and also spending 50% like less time on investigating. So I think these approach you mentioned, John, has really translated into very concrete benefits that security team has been getting. Yeah. Is it
Yeah,
also what you've been hearing in your conversations?
100%. I mean, I don't always get to calculate all the stats, but when I
Yeah.
talk to a customer about them finding, a bad guy and stopping him, it speaks to all this because that's the end goal is we're finding the bad guys, we're stopping him, and we're doing
Yeah.
it efficiently so teams can focus on all the things else they need to do to keep their environment secure.
Yeah. Totally. And that brings us to like why and how Vector can do it. Basically, we say it in 3 C's, basically coverage, clarity, control. This is our approach that Vector AI platform used to help customers defend their modern network against modern attack, which is identity-based attack. We have identity, network, cloud visibility, as John mentioned, because this is how we see the modern network. We correlate them. We don't just give you siloed visibility, which we know that it doesn't help because attackers can move across different attack surface nowadays. And then we give you AI detections, which is based on specific attacker behaviors that is developed using that we develop the models based on. And then we have our AI agents that really just help you boost your efficiency by helping you see what's truly most urgent. And then with our Vector Investigate, it really arms security team with powerful and rich metadata so that they can so that we give them all the attack context they need in one place and they can use our simple yet powerful investigation experience to get the critical answers they need to basically decide whether to stop the attack or during any kind of incident response. And ultimately, we help them confidently stop the attack, and we can do reporting as well in the platform. But I think the key here is that according to GigaOm, why we outperform is actually our AI and it's how we are differentiating from other technologies. So, John, I know you've been working in the company for a decade, and you were in data science team and now PM, product management team. What would you say is our AI difference here? What is our unique approach?
Yeah, so I think the key thing, there's a lot to be said about our AI approach, but the key thing is we focus on the things that attackers do and
Hmm.
not the things that are the kind of weak indicators of an attacker having done something. We focus on core behaviors, the things that attackers always have to do to progress. And by putting those right controls there, we have been able to find attacks that other tools don't and find
Hmm.
them with significantly less noise than what any other tool in the market is able to do. And so this just ultimately results in just a phenomenally different experience
Hmm.
that really, from the way we built the system and we're scaling it out over time, just only gets better and better and better.
Yeah, perfect. So thank you so much for joining me in our conversation today. And for everyone, if you want to learn more about our platform, we do have a demo that tells you why we lead in ITDR, our unique approach to identity security. It's documented there. I'll also link a blog and the actual GigaOm ITDR radar report in the description box if you want to check it out. So please let us know what you think. If you like this content, do give us a like, comment, let us know what you think, and subscribe to our channel. And with that, I'm going to wrap up this episode. Thank you so much, John, for joining me. And I hope to see everyone in the next one.
Bye all.